Did you know the way you breathe could be the key to unlocking easier, happier bowel movements? The diaphragms that inflate your lungs are directly tied to your pelvic floor and the rhythmic gut movements called peristalsis. So that's why we're weaving breathing exercises, breath work, into this program. Today, we're exploring the anatomy of breathing and 5 powerful breathing exercises to kickstart your gut health. Understanding this sets you up for better technique. It's relaxing, invigorating, and honestly pretty cool. The next video will guide you through practicing these in full, but for now, let's dive in with some anatomy. Your breathing relies on 2 main players, the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles. The diaphragm, that dome-shaped muscle below your lungs, contracts and flattens to pull air in like a vacuum. Meanwhile, the intercostal muscles around your ribs expand and contract the rib cage. During forceful breathing, like when you're stressed or exercising hard, accessory muscles like the SCM and scalenes step in to help out. Here's where it gets good. When you breathe properly, your pelvic floor moves in sync with your diaphragm, massaging and pumping your intestines all day long. Try this. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Inhale deeply through your nose. Feel your belly rise. Then the chest expands. Exhale through your nose. This is belly breathing, or diaphragmic breathing, deep, efficient breaths that fully engage the diaphragm. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, calming you down, boosting oxygen exchange, and nudging your gut to get moving. Contrast that with chest breathing, shallow, less efficient, and often a habit of stress. Nose breathing is important. It filters, warms, and humidifies the air, plus releases nitric oxide from your nasal passages to boost immunity and blood flow. Mouth breathing, it can dry you out, mess with oxygen exchange, and even disrupt your sleep. In another video, we'll dig into the polyvagal system and how breathing flips the switch between your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. But for now, let's unpack 5 breathwork exercises, starting with the basics and building to some game changers. First up, holding an inhale. Breathe in fully, belly or chest, your call. Lock your throat by gently contracting your esophageal sphincter and pause. Feel that stillness. When the urge to exhale gets strong, release the throat lock and exhale through your nose. Let the air fall out of you. Don't try to control or slow the exhale. For some exercises, we do a controlled exhale, but this is just a simple release. Now let's flip it with holding an exhale. Exhale completely. Squeeze all the air out. Lock your throat by gently contracting your esophageal sphincter, the back of your throat, and relax your diaphragm. When the urge to inhale gets strong, release the throat lock and gently breathe in. If you gasp hard, you've held it too long. Take a few recovery breaths, then repeat. Relaxing the diaphragm is critical. Use the throat lock to hold the exhale, not your diaphragm. A set of 5 feels amazing, and you can pair this with postures or movements for even bigger benefits. Next up, the internet famous vacuum abs. Exhale, drawing your belly button toward your spine. Hold it with a throat lock and gently try to inhale against that throat lock. It takes practice, but it tones your diaphragm and tightens your waistline. When the urge to breathe hits, release the lock and inhale softly. Recover with a few breaths and go for 5 rounds. Then there's box breathing. Named for its equal sides, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. All the same length of time. I'll use a 5-second pace, but find a timing that's comfortable for you. Bonus points if you hum on the exhale. It ramps up nitric oxide in your nasal passages and feels incredibly relaxing. So try that if you're in a place where you can make some humming noises. Finally, power up breathing. This one's complex, but transformative. It's rooted in yogic pranayama and popularized by Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you don't know where your perineum is, you can watch my video, Pelvic Playdate, but I'm referring to the group of muscles that you use to stop the flow of urine or to hold in gas. Okay, start by pumping the muscles around your perineum a few times to wake it up. Then, all at once, you're going to squeeze the muscles of your perineum while you're inhaling a big breath and drawing your belly in and up. And imagine energy flowing from your perineum to the top of your head. Hold the breath. Keep that energy flowing upward. Then, when the urge to exhale builds, release your belly and perineum, exhaling gently. If you burst, you held it too long, so go gently. Recover with a few breaths and aim for 5 rounds of this. This can spark neurogenic tremors like our tension release exercise set, so welcome them as a healing release if they come. We will go into the concept of flowing energy in another video, so don't worry if that is a new practice for you. Okay, I'm pumped for what today holds for you. We'll practice these breathing exercises, dive into a somatic immersion, and wrap up with our evening belly massage. I'll see you at practice.